Hello Internet, this is JonTaun from Total Brohammer, and I'm back with a Total War Warhammer 2 multiplayer battle. Alright, so today we are going to take the High Elves against the Skaven. Definitely a tough matchup. The Skaven can go very wide, and that definitely makes it hard for the High Elves, which can be very dependent on archers sometimes. Alright, so we want to go as wide as we can. No reason to go over Spearman and White Lines to Trace against the Skaven, I think. We're going to bring 2 archers. Now the reason I'm bringing archers is I believe for the Skaven that their spawn units are bugged. They perform really well. So as soon as he spawns one up, these guys are just going to get melted. And be the same if I got Leather Sea Guard. That's just, I think they're OP or bugged or something. Their stats don't reflect how well they do. But yeah, so we're going to have to watch out for that. So I'm going to bring 2 Tyrannoc chariots. I'm going to bring a Flamefire Phoenix. Its balance can be good against a lot of the lightly armored Skaven infantry. And I'm also going to bring an Eagle. So we got a Lagoon Squad here. And for our Mage, we're going to want a Mage of Life, methinks. Actually, let's go for a Lower Master of Hoeth. That's... how much is that? 55, we'll take that. Don't need that. No. Spirit Leech is good. Wisdom's Wild Form. Only 4 magic? That's great. Well, we gotta overcast it, so it's gonna be 8 magic for that. It's not bad. And Earthblood. I like it. Abilities plus 8 leadership can be pretty good, but high elf leadership's already pretty big. Plus 22 magic resistance could be pretty good, but we need to go wider. In fact, we need to cut something so that we can get at least 1 more spearmint. There we go. Alright guys, that's not looking too bad. I'm actually going to take these guys off range mode and just use them as regular chariots. And they keep on shooting even though they're in melee. Or whenever they're running out of melee, that is. And they actually do magic damage. So that's interesting. Alright, let's see what we can do. Good luck to my opponent's Avocadius. I definitely think the Skaven have a huge advantage over the High Elves, just being able to go so wide and the troops being so cost effective, especially against the lightly armored Spearmen. We go wider against the Skaven, and if they are high value targets, well, they're just going to get hit by artillery. Like Swordmasters of Hoeth and Phoenix Guard. The Phoenix Guard you don't really need against the Skaven, because they don't have a lot of armored large. But Plague Monks will just wreck these guys. They even trade well against the White Lions Trace bet. So, we'll just have our front line here mixed like that. Have our Flamefire Phoenix over here. Eagle over here. And a Lordon Dragon right here. So, we're going to have our Lore Master of Hoeth right in the middle. And our 2 Tyrannoc chariots on melee. The center there. We're just going to run up and down the line, just weave in and out. So I'm going to start on the left here and just keep on weaving in and out, throwing these eagles in, get some fear and terror, and we'll see how that goes. Put these guys on guard mode so they do not overextend, and let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can beat the Skaven hordes today. So the Lore Master of Hoeth, he's pretty dang good. He's got some good spells on him. Look. Spirit Leech, Wisdom's Wild Form, and Earthblood all on one guy who's great in melee. Let's look at his stats here. 55 attack, 43 melee defense, pretty good. 360 armor piercing, anti-infantry damage. So that's a bonus versus infantry of 16 and 235 armor piercing. So he'll do pretty good against, say, Queek or something. I mean, Queek will definitely win, but I think he has a chance. So let's go scout. So see what we're up here against. So, Skaven Slaves in the front, Plague Monks, Warp Fire Thrower. Oh my gosh, a Warp Fire Thrower. Now that is powerful. So we're going to want to get my archers on those guys. Let's just go ahead and get out there. Let's see what he's got. More Skaven Slaves. There's his Warlord. There's a Warp Fire Thrower. He's going to try to fire at us. Let's just get out of there. And we're going to have our Phoenix and our... Ooh, oh man, he's got 2 doomwheels, man. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this, guys. Alright. start hitting those warp fire throwers. How much armor do they have? 40? Okay, we should do pretty good against them. And let's get these guys, let's move our front line up. Just get it engaged here. And we'll get our Lore Master Hoeth, those guys right there. So let's pull our archers back and send in our guys here. Let's get these guys all engaged in the front line. And where are the other warp fire throwers? So where's our prince here? You get him on him. Where are those warp fire? There they are. Alright, so as you can see, wow, they got fear and terror over here, so that's not great. And let's see what we can do here. Let's get a fire breath on these guys. Let's get our eagle on these doomwheels. It's very hard to follow them. And we just don't have enough density to protect our archers, so they're going to go down. But as long as we can get these guys down, I think we're good. So let's try to get some fear and terror in here. And get his caster, in fact. Lore Master Hoeth, let's put down a Spirit Leech in this guy. We need to get him off the field. And let's just keep on chasing with those guys. Okay, we're getting rid of his warp fire throwers, so that's pretty good. Oh, and we left our chariots in here. That's a huge mistake. And let's get our lord on this guy. So our Lore Master Hoeth, let's get a Wisdom's Wild Form right here. And come on. There we go. And an Earth Blood overcasted. Alright, so we got this guy over here. We got this guy going on this doom wheel. Let's get our chariots moving. Get our archers shooting at these plague monks. And let's get them in here. And then come right in through here. Alright guys, I think we have a chance here. Let's get on these plague monks. Those plague monks are just so cost effective, guys. And let's get our chariots back over here. Keep on chasing, keep on chasing. Let's get these guys back. And look, he's just pulling through on our plague monks. So these fight lines of trace don't do as good against plague monks as you would think. It's kind of confusing, honestly. Let's keep on his general. And come on, chase, 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 chase. Why is he going way over there? I told him to chase that one. At least I thought I did. And look how long it's taken these guys. I mean, they have 24 melee defense. They should be getting through. Really confused about that. Alright, let's get our Swordmaster Hoeth in this guy too. Spirit Leech him. Let's get our chariots running through. And let's get these guys running back. We can take out these guys over here. Their other eagle. Okay, he's working on that doom well. Good, good, good. So our archers are out of this game, guys, but let's see what we can do here. These plague monks are definitely a high value target. Oh, and he's messing up our lord right now. Let's use this ability. See if we can get a heal out. And we can't, but we'll use a Wisdom's Wild Form on him. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we gotta get into those warp fires like right now. Right now. Alright, let's get his lord. Let's get over here. Can we pull this out, guys? Okay, good. We got into them. And it looks like we're getting his doom wheels. It's a tough fight, but we are catching them. And yes, okay. Okay, this is looking good. We have a chance here. Let's get this guy over here. And these chariots are doing great. I really want to... Ooh, and there we go. Okay, that's all for this one, guys. So, that was pretty tough, but we came out in the end. Now, the White Lions of Trace, they get a lot of kills, but, man, they take a lot longer than you'd expect. These Plague Monks, 750, these guys do great. They're just fantastic against the High Elves. But look at these chariots, guys. They're cheaper than the Ithamar chariots, and they have missiles. Okay, so they don't do quite as well in melee, but look at that. They do good enough. And going cheaper and wider with the High Elves is definitely the way you want to go. So our Eagle and our Phoenix, they didn't get many kills, but they were after these Doom Wheels the whole game. And the Doom Wheels, granted, did get a lot of kills, so maybe I should have focused on one at a time. But I think they made them a lot less effective. Our archers were able to take out the warp fire throwers, which was huge. If they had these warp fire throwers, they would have just fired into their Skaven slaves spears and just destroyed my men. Because you can see, look at all these slaves. That was his tactic here. Just have these slaves hold me up and then run through the lines with the doom wheels and shoot over the slaves with the warp fire throwers. And the plague monks would be sent in to do some actual damage. took out that Warlock and Engineer pretty fast. He didn't micro him out of battle with the Lord Master of Hoeth, so that pretty much wrecked him. That Warlord did really good against our Dragon, but we were able to, with some heals, buffs, and Spirit Leeches, we were able to beat him. So yeah, guys, it's a good game to my opponent, Avocadius. And that's all for this one. JonTaun for Total Brohammer signing out.